Hello Outreachers, welcome back to LinkedFusion Academy. I'm Darshit from LinkedFusion, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how you can integrate LinkedFusion with Salesforce. In this video the workflow that I'm going to create will be whenever a prospect replies back to me or whenever a prospect accepts my invitation on LinkedIn, I want to create a new contact inside my Salesforce. So for that, to build this kind of workflow, we will be needing three things. The first one will be a LinkedFusion software or a LinkedFusion account. The second thing will be a Zapier account, and the third one will be a Salesforce account. So we will start by building the Zap. So let's go to Zapier, click on Make a Zap. I'm going to name this Zap as LinkedFusion Salesforce Integration, and yep, I just need to add it. Yep, now everything looks correct. Now in the Zap I need to select webhooks. The very first thing that I need to select is a webhook. Then the event type would be catch hook, because we need to catch the data from LinkedFusion and bring it over to the Zapier. And click on continue. Then it gives us a custom webhook URL which we need to copy. So just click on this copy button over here, go to LinkedFusion. On the left hand side you will find webhooks. You can click over here on webhooks, and you need to paste the URL which you copied from here. You need to paste it inside webhooks. So you can remove the old one if you have. You can paste the one which you just copied and add it over here. Now click on test webhook and save, and that's done. So basically now LinkedFusion is connected with my Zapier. Now I click on continue, and I need to check for some sample data, and here is the sample data that will help us map the values inside Salesforce. So now click on continue, and the second step would be to connect your Salesforce account. Now you can click on choose action event. So the action event will be, I need to create a record. You can create a record. It can either be a lead, it can either be a contact, anything, but it is called a record. So now click on continue. Here you need to select the Salesforce account that you need to connect with Zapier. I already have connected mine, so it's over here. If you don't have, it will show you sign into your Salesforce, and you can sign in inside your Salesforce account. Click on continue, and now it asks you what kind of record you need to create inside your Salesforce. So what I need to create is a contact inside Salesforce when somebody accepts my invitation on LinkedIn. So I will look for contact. Oops, not connect, it's contact. And here it is, contact. And you can map all the values in here. There are going to be a lot of values, and most of them are not going to be useful, but as per your use case or as per your requirements, you can fill all the values and map them with the data that LinkedFusion gives you. I will show you an example how you can map it. So let's say I want to put the last name of the prospect. I select the field. It gives me an option to insert the data, and I need to look for last name. So I will just look for last, and there we go. I get the last name. So now it will dynamically put all the last names over here. Same thing I will do for the first name. So first name. Let's say what are the things that we can add over here. Not this, not this, not this, not this. Business phone, yeah, I can add a phone number. So let's say phone number. Email address, we have an email address. So title, I can add a job title over here. Let's say occupation, senior business development. This works. Lead source. Now I can go inside custom for this. I can look for source, and it gives me lead source as LinkedFusion. so that you know inside your Salesforce that this lead or this contact was created by LinkedFusion. If you want, you can add a description in here. You can put an owner and you can select your account as owner. So I will select mine, and I think this is going to be it for me, but feel free to add all the other fields or populate all the other fields with the required data that you need. But just for the sake of the demo, I think these are more than sufficient fields that I have mapped, and I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 fields that I have mapped right now. But yeah, you can map any other fields. If you think the assistant name is important, you can do that. Yeah, and you can click on continue, and that's done. So I will click on test and continue, and make sure you don't leave any required field empty. It's an important thing to do. So everything is done. I will click on done editing. I will click on turn the Zap on, and this will turn on the Zap. No, I don't want to share my Zap with anyone. Okay, so the Zap is on. Now let's go to LinkedFusion. Let's click on sequences, and now I will show you how you can set up the triggers inside your LinkedFusion sequences. So I'm going to build an invitation sequence over here. So I can click on add new, select invitation sequence, and this will reach out to the prospects on LinkedIn for me. I can name this sequence as my Salesforce integration. Yeah, that sounds good. My Salesforce integration. And yes, I know I spelled it wrong. And okay, now you can set up the working hours. I will select full day for me. Then we have Zapier, and for those of you guys who don't know how to create a sequence, we have another video on YouTube. You can check it out. It would be like how to create a sequence or how to create an invitation sequence. Now you need to turn on the Zap, and it will give you the triggers that you need over here. Now it's up to you what kind of use case you need to create. Let's say I want to populate my Salesforce with all the prospects who accepts my invitation, or if you need some more filter out prospects, I want to add a prospect inside my Salesforce if they reply back to me on LinkedIn. So you can select the triggers as per your use case. Click on next, then add your target audience over here. You can go to LinkedIn and look for some target audience. Maybe you already have a target audience, maybe you have a list of prospects. You can upload a list if you already have. You can add a sales navigator, custom lead list, whatever works for you guys. So just add anything that tells LinkedFusion that these are the prospects that you need to contact. So inside the search, I will put CEO and founders. I just need to look for CEOs and founders in SaaS industry. I will select people over here and put the connection type as second and third. Click on apply. I will select location as California. Click on apply. If you need some other filters, you can go inside all filters. You can select the industry. Let's say venture capital, management consulting. You can say consulting, and I will select all 5 of this. I think this should be good enough, so I will click on apply, and it gives me some 22 results. So I'm going to copy this, go back to my LinkedFusion, paste it over here, hit enter on my keyboard, and there you go. You see that now all the prospects, all those 22 prospects are being added to my LinkedFusion sequence. The next thing would be to go to the next page and add the messages. You can add your connection messages over here. You can use a template. I'm going to use a template, but if you want to write down your message, feel free to do that. click on add, set follow up. Again, I'm going to use a template over here. Click on add, one more template. Yeah, all right, this and let's say 15 minutes. I will put this for 4 days, and I will put this to 10 days. Now if you don't know how to do all this, again, you can go to the video where I explain how to create a new sequence, or how you can create an invitation sequence, or how those things works. And it's done. So everything is done now. You can click on submit, and all the configurations for the sequence will be saved. Now you need to add the per day limit that states how many prospects you would like to contact per day. I have a total of 22 prospects, so it really doesn't matter. It is going to contact 22 people on the first day itself. So I'm going to put 22 and start the sequence. In a few minutes it will start sending the invites out. If you want to see what triggers which we have set it up, you can click on view. It says response, and whenever somebody will respond, or whenever a prospect will respond to any of my messages, a new contact inside my contacts will be created. We can check that this thing is working because Joy Tribbiani, a sample contact, has been created when we were testing out our Zap. So it was created in here inside the Salesforce contacts. So you can see that the Zap is working. Now all we need to do is let the sequence work, and after a few hours, when somebody accepts my invitations, you can find those prospects inside my Salesforce. So obviously I'm not going to wait for a few hours. So try out this Zap, build it out on your own. If you think there are a few extra stats that you need, there are some filtering options that you need before adding the contacts or the leads inside your Salesforce, feel free to add them. This is a general way how you can create a Salesforce integration with LinkedFusion. So I hope this video is helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, or if you need any help from our team, you can drop a message inside the chat support that we have over here on the right hand side bottom of your screen, or you can drop an email at support@linkedfusion.io, and our team will reach out to you as soon as possible. So alright guys, have a great day.